Hi, my name is Douglas Piercingbond. I've been playing with the New York Philharmonic Orchestra for 18 years, and I'm here to talk to you about the logistics of classical music concerts and tell you some fun facts from my tenure with the orchestra. So first I'll walk you through what a typical week looks like during our season. So we have shows Friday and Saturday, and some people might think that during the rest of the week we just relax and do nothing, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. During the week, we musicians have to write and staple the programs, stock the snack bar, and sweep the theater. The conductor sets up the website for the orchestra. You can't be a conductor if you don't know all about server maintenance. When I get home from work during the week, I normally Google classical music, hoping I can learn something new. A growth mindset is important. On the Thursday night before a show, I get an email from Mr. Gufferman, who runs the orchestra, saying that they want me to do the concerts this weekend. On the night of the show, the musicians show up about an hour before and get dressed. Now, some people might not know this, but there's a real reason why all the musicians wear black. Since sound is just really small light, and light is absorbed in black, it makes the music much better. I learned that in music college. If there's a featured performer for the show, we have to teach them about how our orchestra works. Here's where the bathroom is, we'll say, and this is where we keep all of the extra tubas. Tuba is a funny word. Tuba. 45 minutes before the performance, everyone learns what instrument they're going to play that night, and they get a quick lesson on how to play it. No one actually knows how to play the oboe, it just looks like it should be there. Before the show, the conductor practices the hand gestures he's going to make that night in the mirror. About half an hour before the concert, the musicians see the sheet music for the first time. 15 minutes before we go on, we take a knee and the conductor gives us a pep talk. He says that he believes in us and he knows we can do it, and that if we can't, it's alright and he'll still love us just as much. Then we go on stage and play a symphony. Here's an insight that most people don't know. If we lose our place during a symphony, we'll start playing Tchaikovsky's Third Symphony. Sometimes, we'll all end up playing different parts of Tchaikovsky's Third Symphony by the end of the night, but the audience never realizes it. After a performance, usually two of the violin players high-five with their violins, destroying them. After that, I walk into Mr. Gufferman's office and he pays me. Classical musicians are actually paid by the note. After the performance, there's an after-party. It's customary for whoever was assigned to play the tuba that night to host. Tuba is a funny word. Tuba. Whoever played the clarinet brings the appetizers, the pianist brings the entrees, and, of course, the percussionists bring the dessert. After the party, we go home and do the whole thing again on Saturday. On Monday, we have a big FaceTime call where we talk about what we learned from Googling classical music during the past week, and then decide who's going to make the programs and who's going to sweep the theater this week. So that's basically the logistics of the orchestra. Now I'll share a couple of interesting facts. Not too many though. In a couple minutes I have to go on stage and play a symphony. Tonight I'm playing the bassoon. First of all, I think it's weird that all of the classical musicians that I've ever met all have the same life goal: getting their GED. Also, if you really think about it, the ushers are the real musicians.